Hello friends, this is Munishekar. Today I am planning to discuss about SQL Developer Tool. Actually, I have divided into three parts. In part 1, I am discussing about how to download and install SQL Developer and how to connect with new credentials, how to connect with XML file, how to bifurcate the connections and store it into separate folders, how to import the existing connections, how to how to export the existing connections, how to import the XML file which is having database connections. Today I am discussing all these topics. Then go to first one, how to download and install SQL Developer. Okay, for that go to this path, copy this path, open any browser and paste here, enter. You will get this page. If you see here we have SQL Developer Tool. Actually we have different types of options here, like Windows 64-bit with JDK, Windows 32-bit, Mac, other platforms. Actually I am discussing about only for Windows. Go for first one, Windows 64-bit with JDK. Actually, in case if we want to download or install SQL Developer, we need the Java also. If we download second one, then again we need to download explicitly Java file, Java software also. We no need to download two files. Then go to this file, Windows 64-bit, download this one, click on this one, then you will get this page. Actually you need credentials for this one. Go to Oracle site, login.oracle.com, and create the user. If you have users, then you can sign in, otherwise you can create the account. I have the credentials, so I am clicking on sign in. Then I will get this page again. Then if I click on download button, then it will be download like this. Actually here once it completes, and you have one more option here, installation notes. If you click this one, then it will open like this. See here, if you want you can read this one also. Here they have given some of the instructions for that installation notes. And once it completes the download, then go to the respective folder. Suppose it has downloaded, once again, yeah. mm. In our respective folder it will show like this, SQL Developer. Click on this one, then it will open automatically. Yeah, it has opened. Now it has opened. Sometimes it will give some error like this. It will give this pop-up. It needs the Java file path. In case in your system, if you guys get this pop-up, then come down, copy this path, paste here, and then click on OK. Then it will open like this only. Okay, here how to download and how to install SQL Developer. Yeah, we have completed the download part and installation part. Okay, once you install SQL Developer, then again what we need to connect the developer with database. Actually once we connect, then only we can able to use the database, like we can able to fetch the data from database. For that we need SQL queries. By using SQL queries we need to fetch the data. For that we need to connect with with proper credentials. For that, first of all, before using this SQL developer, you guys needs to install the Oracle version, like any version as your wish, like 10G or 11G or any in previous versions also. Actually in my system I have already installed the Oracle, so just I have the credentials. So just I am using those credentials, I am connecting here. So second next point is how to connect with new credentials. I have already credentials, like I have already user details, what is the username, password, these all the things I have already I have. So I am just connecting with those credentials by using SQL developer. So here we have, see here we have plus symbol, click on drop down, we have new connection. We have two options, we can click on this new connection, otherwise we can, here we have connection option is there, click on this one, right click, new connection. We can go through any option. So once we click on that connection, new connection, then one pop-up dialog box will come here. Yeah, you guys will see connection name, username, password. So connection name is user defined as our wish. So just I have the Scott and with that password. So just for the Scott I am using just my name as our wish. We can use anything, Muni Scott. So but here we need to use the proper credentials. So Scott is the username and password. Yeah, I have used the password. In case if you guys want to save, then click on save button and then go to host name. Host name is leave as is and port is as is, and SID you guys needs to change the SID while installing the Oracle software. You we have given some SID, so I have given ORC here. So once you fill the required details, then go to test, click on test. Yeah, it got success. So you can save also. You don't want to save, you can connect directly. Yeah, I am saving this one. Okay, yeah, see, once you click on save button, automatically it has saved here. So I am going to connect. Yeah, connect. Yeah, I have connected this one. So once you click on connect, then automatically it came here. See, now we have Muni Scott connection. Okay, this is the one, how to create new connection, how to create new connection with new credentials. So next one I'm going through how to connect with XML file. So when we in some cases in real time in industries, uh, database admins will give the share the XML files. In that XML file it has connections. So see, this is the XML file. So if I open this one, so this is the XML file, it has a number of database connections. So we cannot able to read this one, this is the XML one. I am also not able to understand this one. So just we are using this file and we are connecting into SQL developer. Once we use this XML file, then automatically connections will come into SQL developer. We no need to use uh, password, username. We no need these all the things. So see how I am connecting with XML file. So same thing, go to connections, click on right button, then just import the connection. Click on import, then it will ask the file name, just browse. See, this is as always, wherever you are, where you are saving, go to that path and then click on that file name. Yeah, I'm clicking on this one. Yeah, okay, open, next. Yeah, sometimes what should happen, they have already given some encrypted key like password. If suppose if I am opening any file, they have given already protected password. So just here I have given some protected password, just I am using that one. And next, yeah, that XML file has this much connections. In case if you want all connections, then click on this button. If you don't want all connections, then you want to uh, specific connections, then click whatever connections you want. So just I want all connections, I am clicking on this one. So just keep as is, rename or just uh, radio button keep as is on replace button. Next, next, just finish. Yeah, now I will got all the connections whatever XML file has. So now I can able to use these all the connections. So yeah, we have done second one also. First one, how to connect with the new credentials. Next one, how to connect with XML file. Okay, next one, how to bifurcate the connections and store it into separate folder. Like, see how I am doing. See, actually I have some admin connections like system, sys. These two are admin connections. So I want to store these two in separate folder, like I'm storing as just admin. See, I'm creating, sorry, clicking on any connection, right click, sorry, go to add folder, new folder, just I'm giving admin. Okay, okay, take this one and drag and drop here. Okay, okay, it has an open state. First we need to disconnect and then we can move this one. Go here. The selection cannot be dropped at this location. What happened? Okay, like this. Suppose if in case if you want some other folder like personal, so I'm creating new folder like personal. Munichinna, my personal. Skip this message. Next, what happened? The selection can be dropped at this location. I'm creating one more folder like testing. Like this we can bifurcate the connections. See, now we can easily find out what are the connections we have, on which connection we need to go. Like so, in case if you want to do any admin work, then we can go through admin, double click on this one, otherwise click on plus button. Yeah, we'll get, yeah, these are the connections having admin access. So in case if you have some personal, then go to this one. Yeah, you can use these connections for personal work. If you have testing, you want to test something, you can go to this testing folder, you can use these connections for testing. Okay, like this we can bifurcate the connections, we can separate. In real time we have tens or hundreds of connections also. We can bifurcate those connections with different names or different folders. Okay. Yeah. How to bifurcate the connections and stored into separate folder. Yeah, here we have already bifurcated the connection and we have stored into separate folders. So next one, how to export the existing connections. See, we have already number of connections existing in our SQL developer. In case in our team new member has joined, he need the connections. So he has asked, yeah, please give me a database connections, I want to connect. Yeah, you no need to give the user id, password, and like these all the connections. Click properties, connection, username, password, sid, host name, service name. You no need to give these all the names. Directly export whatever connections you have. You can give that xml file to him, then he can directly import that xml file, he can connect. So now how now I am saying I am doing the how to export the connections, existing connections. So click on connections again, export connections. Okay, you have multiple number of connections, multiple connections. You don't want to give all the connections, you want to give specific, then you can select specific whatever connections you want. So now I am just for testing purpose, just I am giving all. Click on next. Here you need to click on browse wherever you want to store. So just I am storing in desktop. Okay, you can click on desktop. Then here you need to give the file name. I am giving the Muni test db dot xml. It can automatically create the xml files. You can give xml, then click on save button. Then next, here you, in case if you want to protect your file, then you can click on encrypt all passwords with a key, encrypted key, verified key. Whatever protected password you want, you can give. I am giving just some number. Then click on next button, finish. Then go to desktop. Then here automatically, yeah, which one, yeah, this one, automatically xml file has created in desktop. Okay, that is the one how to export the existing connection. Next one, how to import. I think you guys already know, I have already said this one, how to import the xml file which is having db connections. So see, this connection is having db connections, so just I want to import. Yeah, same, I think you guys know. Click on connection, import connections, then go to browse. Yeah, test one, this one, yeah. Next, I'm giving the password. Next, I'm selecting all. Next, finish. Yeah, in case if you have the same connections, then automatically those connections will replace, like override. It won't create the duplicate connections. Okay. Yeah, I think we have covered all the topics, like how to connect with credentials, how to connect with xml file, how to bifurcate, how to export, how to import. Okay. Yeah, thanks for everyone, thanks for watching this video. Yeah, we have covered. Yeah, next I will do part 2 also. In that part 2 I can do how to use the SQL developer, how to, like, how to create objects, these are the things. Then watch part 2, then you guys will get most of the topics in I am covering in part 2. Yeah, okay, bye bye, thank you.